This is Greek with David Hutchison. We're continuing our look at textual variants in Philemon. This is the second variant in UBS5. This one occurs in verse 6. So you see the superscript number 2 right after the phrase in Hamen. So if we look over to the apparatus, we see first again the reading in the text in Hamen. The double slashes tell us where the evidence ends. Then we have a different reading in human. Then the double slashes, and then the word omit, which means that some manuscripts omit these words. So we'll go a little bit more quickly this time than we did on our first variant in Philemon. Here we have the reading in the text. The grade is a B, so they're not quite as confident as they were on an earlier variant. No papyrus manuscripts listed for this reading right here. Then we have the capital letter manuscripts. Again, those have a capital letter or a number beginning with 0. When you see this word vid, it means that it appears that 048 supports this reading. Then we have lowercase manuscripts, minuscules, 81 through 2200. Then the Byzantine tradition on the whole, and they're pointing out in particular manuscripts K and L. Lectionary tradition, some translations or versions, Latin, Vulgate, Syriac, Georgian, and then church fathers. Right after Chrysostom, we have the word limb. This is going to be from a reading that occurs before a commentary. And for Theodore, according to some Latin traditions there. So this would be in Hamen, in us. The other reading is in human, in you. Now here we do have a papyrus manuscript, P61, this capital letter P, a Gothic-looking P, and then the number 61. So there is papyrus evidence for this reading, in you. The papyrus manuscripts are going to be earlier than the capital letter manuscripts or the lowercase letter manuscripts. Papyrus manuscripts are written in capital letters, but they're just designated as papyrus because that's the material they're written on. Papyrus is more fragile than animal skins, so you can imagine that papyrus manuscripts will deteriorate much easier than a leather manuscript. So here's papyrus, here's capital letter manuscripts, lowercase manuscripts, some particular lectionaries. Here are our versions, and then church father, Chrysostom, according to a commentary. The double slashes tell us the evidence is over, and the last variant for this unit of variation is an omission by 629, as well as some translation versional evidence. So do we have in Hamen, in human, or an omission?